for the past couple of years now, I've been building a business to the point where now it's about 98% automated. It's worth mentioning it's a 24/7 business as well, so there's a lot of building of processes and systemizing it. But now it does 10, sometimes 15,000 pounds in a given month, which is maybe like, I don't know, 18,000 USD. I don't have a huge amount of costs in that. Like, I have a team overseas, I have some software and some expenses, you know, but by and large, it's not a hugely expensive business to run, and also not expensive in terms of my time that I dedicate to it as well. And since building it, I also help other people to build and systemize the same Airbnb business, providing a service to property owners and handling the complex operations and sales and marketing strategies that go into making a property perform, and also to making sure that people can come and stay there smoothly and happily. And in that time, I've, I guess, come to realize initially why I started to do this was because I wanted to get away from my 9-to-5. Maybe you're the same as me, because I was in a very high paying 9-to-5, and that was just very, very challenging for its own reason. Because it was so good, it was very difficult to imagine taking a back step. And because of that, I stayed there for a very long time. And the idea of leaving and trying something new was very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. More difficult than had I been at the first step on the ladder, rather than being far in like I was on a 120k per year salary. So initially it was just to get away from that. And as time went on and I eventually got away from the corporate world and systemized the business and got through a whole lot of crazy shit in the first year,
Hey. This mic just
oh, look, he's testing the mic.
Hey.
Yeah, so as I got through that anyway in the first year, I started to travel a lot more. I started to take my work with me. That was like a big reason I wanted to do it. But as time went on, I started to notice more and more people who are selling the dream of this business without necessarily telling the truth of it, you know? And I think a lot of people are well-intended in the online space, you know, selling courses, selling mentoring and so on. You know, I'm a part of that. I think most people are well-intended. I think some people are aware that they're not telling the whole truth or just actually selling a shit product. But I think it's worth mentioning, like, the good and the bad, you know, and just to be real with people, because I in my experience, I don't really feel like I was informed of all the good and the bad. I mean, did I make it work? Yeah, but like, the reality is this business was and is like time consuming to build the systems, right? It's 24/7, man. It's 24/7. It's an Airbnb business. People can ring you at any time of the day and just tell you, like, oh yeah, the boiler's broken, or the window's been smashed, or there's a dog coming in and humping my shin. You know, like, anything can happen, and anything seems to happen as well. But alongside that, there's so many moving parts in it. It's very operations heavy, and it's also very emotional, right? Or rather, I should say, the people involved can be very emotional. Guests, right? Imagine a guest staying in your property, very emotional. They're very entitled. Sometimes the clients who you work with, they can get upset because maybe there's an expense that was too high or whatever. And I think a lot of people aren't really, like, informed about that kind of stuff. And I think it's worth mentioning that there is a lot of drawbacks with the business. But there is also there's ways to circumvent it, one, and two, every business has its drawbacks. Every business is hard for different reasons. Like, I can fully systemize this business and have done. Like, I'm just sat here in Singapore doing a visa run from Bali while things are just ticking away. I'm building out some meta ads while I'm here to try and get more clients. I haven't even been trying to get more clients for the past while. I've just been chilling. And that's just a luxury that almost I forget sometimes, because of it's just the normal for me now. And, you know, is this like the perfect business in the world? Most perfect business? Like, no. Like, is there flaws in it? Yeah. Does it annoy me sometimes? Fucking right it does. I think it's like more than worth it. Sorry, that's a very light way of saying it. It's more than worth it. I can just do as I please, and that in and of itself was like the main fucking reason I did any of this. And being able to just do what I want when I want, that was milestone number 1. And now as time's gone on, like the goalposts have shifted, as they always tend to when you hit them, when you reach them. And now I get far more fulfillment out of dedicating my time to help people and make content that helps people and make mentor people that are building that same business or similar online businesses that I can offer my expertise and experience to. Like that, I get like mad fulfillment, rewards, satisfaction off doing that. And that's how the goalposts have changed, and that's how I've moved through this journey. You know, I'm still building this business, trying to make it as good as it can be and provide a good service to my clients who I value very much. And I wouldn't be here without like my clients and my team and everyone who like is a part of the engine. But equally, I'm setting my sights on helping more people to build a life that's enriching and free to them as well, because there's just something that really bothers me about the life, the version of me where I would have just stayed doing what I was doing, silently fucking miserable, and never ever have tried. And had somebody not put me in front of the right vehicle to pull it off, I would never have tried. And so that's what I want to give back. And yeah, it's a good business model as well. Like, you know, coaching, mentoring, like that's a nice business model. Very low risk. You get to work with people who value you. There's you know, low overheads, like all that. So it's a great business model. But there's loads of good business models. That's not the only reason why I'm doing it, but it's certainly a pro. It's something I can do, and it's something that's very rewarding. That's good enough for me. So that's what life is like, really. You know, I just thought this would be a cool place to whip out the camera and just fucking chat about this. Look at this place, man. Insane. So, yeah, I mean, if you're thinking about where you're at in your life and you're thinking about, is this possible? Like, what is it worth it? Like, honestly, no matter, even if you don't do Airbnb, if you just build out something that is your own thing, it just is so unbelievably worth it. The satisfaction, the gratification you'll get, the internal self-esteem boost you'll have, honestly will just supersede anything that you can get in a job that you're dissatisfied in. So my advice to you is to just fucking just bite on your gum shield, as they say in boxing and MMA, and just get in there. Just go and don't look back, because if you just go, honestly, and this is the most cliche bullshit ever, but if you just go, don't quit. Literally just as I was rounding up the video, my phone just had that signal that says temperature too high, and yeah, I missed the last bit, so didn't want to end the video really awkwardly like that. So the bottom line is, if you have that feeling in your gut, you know it's time to go. So just go and don't look back.